Let's say I moved down to Nashville. Oh boy, we were down there for about 9 years, and we had a really good time down there. But it's been nice to be back here, back home in Alberta and around our families. I've got a.
Nice to have you here.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Well, I love you too. Sir, that's completely inappropriate. I'm not sure about that. You know, I moved down there. I was about 23, and you know, I was kind of that kid in that last song. I was pretty cocky and wanted everyone to know who I was. Look out, it's Paul Brandt from Canada coming, everybody. You know, and I got to start writing with some really talented people. And one of those guys, a guy named Mark D. Sanders, and he wrote the song Heads Carolina, Tails California. He wrote the song I Hope You Dance. I don't know if you've heard that yet. Okay, and there's a few country fans here. One or two. And we were writing at a place called Starstruck Entertainment. It's one of Reba McEntire's companies. You've heard of Reba. She's the red hair. And we were writing away, and I'm trying to impress this guy. And it didn't matter what I brought. It wasn't doing it for him, you know. And I'd play something, he'd be like, no, that's not it. And he finally got up to go and make a phone call. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking, I'm going to show this guy what I made up here, you know. So I'm writing away. And in the room next door, it sounded like someone was playing the radio, and it was just getting louder and louder. And it's getting to a point where I'm thinking to myself, you know, how rude. You know, I mean, don't they know that Paul Brandt from Canada is here? You know? And I listened a little bit more closely right before I knocked on the wall. I was going to let them know to keep it down. And it was actually Reba. She was rehearsing one of her songs next door, and it probably wouldn't have been a very good introduction, you know. Hey, Reba, keep it down in there. Don't you know who I am? Oh, Paul Brandt from Canada. Yeah. We ended up coming up with this song on that day, though, and it was the first one that I had on the radio. It goes like this.